Emotional arguments over Nevada's capital punishment today in Nevada's capital city. A new bill would abolish the death penalty right here in the Silver State. Controversial issue here. Zach Mooney was there for both sides of the arguments today on AB 237. And Zach, is this mostly a moral issue?
Well, Kristen, that's always a big piece of this, but the other side is a money problem. Now, several family members spoke at today's judiciary hearing. While most support the death penalty, others support that bill to abolish it.
My family wanted revenge.
At first, Cynthia Pitaro wanted the death penalty for her son's killer. During the court process, she changed her mind and now supports abolishing capital punishment.
Is killing somebody going to bring my family back, bring my son back? No.
Washoe County District Attorney Chris Hicks supports the death penalty, along with every other DA in Nevada. He spoke on behalf of two victims' families, Holly Quick and Brianna Dennison. Dennison's parents are not in town this week, instead on vacation, celebrating what would be Dennison's 29th birthday. So Hicks shared a statement from her grandfather that was shared during the murder trial.
Hopefully the decision that all of you make today or tomorrow will bring justice and peace to my little Brianna.
This all during a hearing on Assembly Bill 237, which would abolish Nevada's death penalty. Since it was reinstated in 1976, Nevada has executed 12 people, just one of those against their will, meaning 11 of 12 death row inmates chose death over life in prison. Supporters of the bill say the current system is ineffective and too expensive. They say a death penalty defense costs extra and that the end doesn't justify the means. Saving money on the death penalty would theoretically open up money for other programs.
If resources were spent on more crime fighting and crime prevention, hopefully that we'd have a safer community.
Opponents say that money wouldn't be saved, it would just get redirected. The Clark County DA argues the amount of work that goes into defending a person facing the death penalty would start going into all life without parole cases.
Because now that's the worst of the worst.
Family members of other victims say the death penalty is not about vengeance, but justice.
We finally received justice for her life.
You cannot put a price on the lives lost.
I don't have the privilege of having her live out the rest of her life.
I wish I could bring justice to every family member of those victims who testified today. The reality is that basically we do not have a death penalty in Nevada now.
After hearing 4 hours of testimony, after reading all the literature and the exhibits that were presented, I am a no on this bill because I am in favor of the death penalty in limited circumstances.
Opponents of the bill today did concede that the process can be costly, but say reforms can make it more efficient. Assemblyman Orenshaw says he would look at reforms, but believes abolishing the death penalty is the best way to go. Covering the story in the studio, Zach Mooney, Channel 2 News.
All right, Zach, thank you. Well, Nevada